Okay. All right, everyone. It is great to see you. I am so glad that a handful of you guys showed up, and it's probably going to be that a few more are going to trickle in along the way. That's how Zoom works, and that is completely fine. Um, so stop me if you have any questions, but we are here to talk about how we make money in Bomb Party. And I just, first of all, I want to thank you for being here because this is a pilot for us. I used to do it in a prior life. I don't know why I didn't think to do it now. I've been a leader ever since I started this business 3.5 years ago. Um, but yeah, it's a great way to kind of get the word out about what we do, how we do it, some of the behind the scenes stuff. And you never know who, like, it may not be for you, and that is okay. But it may be for someone else out there that you know. So that's pretty cool. But um, it's kind of courageous for you to hop on a Zoom with me and like see each other in person. So I want to applaud you for that. I know Zoom is not for everyone. But I hope that by now you guys know that I am a safe space. Oh, um it looks like Amanda had to hop off. That's okay. I am a safe space. I'm not a crazy stalker person that will come knocking on your door and be like, join my team. No, I want you to join because you have a need, you have a want. It's just my job to kind of give you the intel and you make the decision. Here she comes. Poor dear. Oh, and here comes Heather. All right. I see you guys hopping back in. Welcome in, welcome in. Um, so I get paid to develop people, develop leaders, and part of this is to help you think about and play around with the possibilities of what a business like this can do. Um, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about, my journey too. So you're going to hear some like really intimate stuff. And again, stop me if you have questions. Um, Second, I already said I'm going to share some personal info, how I came to be. I'm going to ask you in the survey that I'm going to submit in comments, and I can also send to you offline if you can't get to the comments in here. I'll give you a link to fill out because remember, I'm asking you like for your opinion and stuff. Hey, Crystal, I see you. So you can give me some of your information in there. Then I'm going to share some info about BP, and then I'm going to ask you if you have any questions, okay? So, um, so here's my why. Here is my why. I'm going to tell you my story. So my journey started about 3+ years ago. My life looked pretty good from the outside. But really what was going on in the inside was not that good. COVID hit. Uh, in reality, my life was a little bit of a train wreck. We were having financial difficulties. Right before COVID, we had a huge tuition bill for my son. I was paying his tuition, and I'm talking preschool, by credit card with my husband's credit card. I didn't even tell him that I was using his credit card to pay for the tuition. One day he found out and he's like, what is going on? Um, I felt like I was broken financially. I made so many poor decisions. And then COVID hit and then he couldn't work. And I didn't really come from a lot of money to begin with. Like, I feel like when growing up, like we grew up in like a very poor, not very poor, but a poor mindset. My father worked, my mother didn't. My mother was sick, she had schizophrenia, and she would do strange things with money. So let's just say that we were always clamoring to just stay ahead. And I brought that into my adult life. I felt like I never really learned how to manage money. And it was showing, and I'm like, ugh, not good. Something's got to give here. And I don't think that I've realized, sorry, I've got child in the background. Um, I don't think I realized that there was a way out. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I was looking for some unconventional ways to make money. And I'm not saying like illegal ways, but just like, I'm not even gonna say it, but like I was that desperate. And then COVID hit, my husband wasn't working, and I was doing consignment. I was making a little bit of money there. And we couldn't even do that because we couldn't leave the dang house, right? So then one day I was just scouring Facebook for whatever, and I came across Jennifer Marsh, and she was selling Bomb Party, and I was like, "What is this? What is this?" And I kind of, my word, marinate. I kind of sucked in all her information. I attended one of her future sessions and got all the details from her, digested the numbers, and said, "Can I really do this? Am I going to be able to supplement my income or even my husband's income? And I get paid really good at those computers over there. That's my regular full-time job, health insurance. And you guys know that I'm pretty much hanging on to that because of my husband's, he had the heart attack last year, and I'm afraid to let go of the health insurance because it's pretty decent. But that's a whole other topic, whole other topic. But I crunched the numbers and I never bought a ring. And I all of a sudden could see a vision. Someone's coming in. I saw a bigger picture. I was like, there is a way I can actually do this in a legit. All right. So listen, I was doing a gaming group. A lot of people do it, like the waffles. Like that's how I was getting by, guys. But it's like I really wanted a legit business, something that I can call my own. I was had no outlet, and I saw this, I caught the vision, I saw the value, I crunched the numbers, and I made a go for it. I already had my consignment business, so I got a small SBA loan, and that's how I started. But guess what? I only started with the $99 kit. I only started with the $99 kit because that's all I could afford at the time. So how many of you can resonate with my story? You can write it in comments. You can raise your hand. Yes. Whatever. If you don't, that's fine too. But living paycheck to paycheck is a thing. It's a real thing. And a lot of people do it. So, and I'm proud to say, yeah, raise your hand. Yep, Whitney, right? I'm proud to say that I'm not doing that anymore. I can now pay cash for Christmas. I no longer have those credit cards. They are gone. They are wiped out, people. And I'm so stoked. And that takes discipline to get there. It takes a process. It's actually like a training. I have money management training and debt snowball training. And that's kind of how I got out of my debt. But it does take discipline and all the things. But those are things that we all train on here in the team. So, all right, enough about me. I'm going to ask about you in the survey. Let's go on and talk about how we make money. Okay. So our income is based on retail sales. We make between 25 and 35.5% discount on the retail price. Who's talking? Any questions? No? Okay. So like for an original, we will purchase an original for $13.46 and we sell it for $19.95. So that's like a $6.49 and change, I think. So just for some roundabout numbers, say you were to say sell 20 original rings in an hour, then you would be netting $100+ an hour. Okay. But that's just to kind of give you a number. Okay. That's not average sales or
By the way,
anything.
the air
All
conditioner
dependent on the
wasn't that
person
cool, it was on dry,
and their community.
so I wasn't looking at
I'm going to, I don't know,
mode.
I'm going to mute that. Okay. Who is iPhone actually? Who is the iPhone? Oh, they hung up. Oops. All right. Sorry. Okay, so we get paid 5 times a month. Every Friday we get paid, and then if you get any bonuses from the company or have a team, you'll get paid on the 15th of each month. We also have something that's called Fast Start, and those that's free product credit, $450 in product credit that comes out monthly, and that comes in the form of a coupon, free product. Hello, 100% profit on that. The company offers a 90% buyback guarantee on products purchased within the last 12 months, as long as they're in their original packaging. Everyone begins at the same level. In other direct sale companies, you have to, it's like when you're purchasing like a certain amount, then you're at this certain level. No, it doesn't really work that way. We all start at ground zero, and every month we have to kind of work our way up and re-achieve it, and we all get the same percentage. Okay. There's no territories, there's no sales or time quotas associated. With the exception of $700 in product volume, and that's buying product in 6 months, which is pretty easy to do. Oops. I'm admitting iPhone back in. Hi, iPhone. Who are you? Okay, I'm not going to talk. That's okay. So people can choose to do this part-time, full-time, do it as a hobby, do it as personal use, whatever. It's like you get a kit and you decide what you want to do with it. You are not forced into having parties. You're not forced into going live. You could do whatever you want with this business, and that's the cool thing. And another cool thing is you're not forced to wear a certain suit. You're not forced to put on pantyhose. You're not forced to put on makeup if you don't want to. I've been in other companies where you had to have a dress code. Do you want to look nice? Yeah. But you know what? You be you. And that's what I love. You don't have to fit someone else's mold. Okay, so our avenues of income are in home parties. That's if you were to go to someone's house. A lot of people will do this, and they'll just do it in their community. And they'll do home parties. They'll go to people's houses, or people will come to them. You can do live shows on Facebook or TikTok. Reorders are a huge thing. Once you get someone hooked on that, you guys know this is an emotional purchase. They love the sparkle. Who doesn't love a good sparkle, right? It's an emotional thing. So reorders are a thing, especially this time of year, guys. This time of year is fourth quarter. Sales are hot right now. So reorders are big, especially during the holidays, Mother's Day, Valentine's Day, like all those things, birthdays. A lot of people will do like miscellaneous sales, like holiday baskets. They'll do open houses, they'll do vendor shows. Another way to make money is if you have a team, you get paid to train, like what I'm doing now. There's a bunch of team members on here right now. So this also serves as a training tool for them. I get paid to do this, to train them how to do what I do. There's company awards, incentives, prizes, there's leader bonuses, and tax deductions. Guys, I cannot talk enough about tax deductions when it comes to having your own small biz. There's so many things like your internet, your mileage, your postage, your garbage, a portion of your utilities. There is so much there, and I train on this. We do training on this annually when it comes tax season. So much, so many tax benefits to having your own small home biz. Okay. And 5 ways to work your business, career. That's what I'm striving for. I could probably quit right now, but it's like I don't want to just yet because I don't have like the health insurance sorted out in my head yet. That's my biggest hang up is I'd have to find my own health insurance, but so I probably could do it right now. So career, full-time, part-time, hobby, and personal use. Trainings. Corporate has amazing trainings. They go live every week. They have trainings based on the different levels too. They have a fast start training to help people achieve their fast start. Remember, that's that $450 in product credit in the first 90 days you're starting up. And guys, if you are new here and you're not in the fast start group, Tina, you probably didn't even get introduced to it yet because we need to get you going. She is like she's not even 48 hours old in the business, guy. So she's a baby. So like stuff like that, really good trainings from corporate. It's all free. I do trainings. Right now I'm running a Ruby camp. We're going to be running or Ruby accelerator. We're going to be running an accelerator for those that have been in the business for a while and they want to get to the first step called Peridot. So we're going to be running an accelerator on that. These are things that are directly with me. They're going to be like on Zoom and they're free. Again, I get paid to do this, to develop you guys and help you along with your business. That being said, oh, and I go live every Sunday night to talk about what's going on for the week in the team group. But a reminder, sponsors, and there may be some people on here that belong to like someone on my downline, like a visitor, and that's okay. Sponsors are here to help you get set up and mentor you and help you through the ebbs and flows because business is ebbs and flows. Walmart, the grocery stores, they have ebbs and flows. They have busy times, they have slow times, and that's what we're here to kind of help you through because we've been through it. But we are not responsible for your business, okay? If you need help with it, then we'll totally help you, but we can't do it for you. We do our best to be present in, your first, especially month, right? Because you're really starting to learn the ropes. But like physically, we can't be everywhere because we've got like 150 people on the team. I can't be sliced 150 ways. It's not possible. And you're laughing. And first and foremost, guys, if this is something that you decide to do, what comes first is you. That's a lot of people, I know. What comes first is you. You come first. Your family comes second. Your career comes third. And I know that it's hard to put yourself first before your family. But if you are not fulfilling your cup, or if you're not taking care of yourself physically, you're not getting in the shower, you're not doing some simple self-care stuff, treating yourself to a nice 5 minutes cup of coffee outside where it's nice and quiet and no one's bothering you. If you don't do those simple things for you, you're not going to be any good for them. Just like they say on an airplane, put your oxygen mask on first, okay? You have to do it first because if you put theirs on first, then you're a goner. Make sense? You are number one. All right, let's talk about these kits. So the kits are, there's 3 kits. There's 3 kits. There is, oh no, okay, good. Sorry. There's the $99 kit, which has 1 ring of each size. This is the kit, guys, right here. I actually have one to show you. I was so excited about it. Comes like this. Some brochures up there, you know, Lillian and Bella. And it comes with all the things. There's a rainbow sleeve in there. That's one of each size, 6 through 10. We've got a spoon, a pen, our ring vision in there, a ring shower, towel, and all that good stuff. That's what I started with. And I'm an opal leader. It was hard to start with that because when you sell through that, you don't have anything left. And like I said, it's an emotional purchase. And people usually want like that second or third. Who doesn't love a good sparkle? So $99 kit. I don't recommend it, but if that's what you gotta do, that's what you gotta do because I did it. I did it. The next kit is $366. You get that whole $99 kit for free. And then you're going to get a sleeve of each size, 6 through 10, and you're getting one necklace and one earring. So you're getting like essentially $100 for free when you're getting this kit for free when you get the 366 because you're only just getting inventory. That's what I recommend. I personally think that if you have the means, start there. And if you don't, there's options like payment options with Klarna and Affirm, I think, where you can split it into 4. And then if you are like, dude, I want to do this, I want to go live like 5 days a week, then you can go for the $5.99. I rather see you go through the mid kit and sell through and get fresh stuff every week because you've seen how hot the originals have been coming out, guys. Are they not smoking? So why not? They get refreshed every month. So why not sell through and then get the newest batch? So that's just my take. And I also don't like to see people overspend. In my past life, I overspent in my prior direct sales. And I don't ever want to see anyone on the team do that. I want to see them sell through their things. There's no reason. You didn't get into business to be in hock. You get into business to make that extra $100 or whatever it is, you know, to pay that National Grid or a grocery bill. I don't know if you have National Grid, but that's what we have here. Okay. What else? The biggest thing here is starting to build a community. That's the biggest thing. And building a community is just about being consistent, providing good customer service. If they like you, they vibe with you, they're going to stay with you. So I've got 4,000 followers now since, I don't know, like 3.5 years ago. And it takes time. It does take time to build. It's not going to happen overnight, but staying consistent is like really the key. That's probably the hardest part, is just building the community. We do have a really good team ethic. We've got paid sharers on the team that will help get you out there. And then some of the teamies will hop on and hang out with you. I'll hang out with you when I can. And yeah, it's really that simple. It is that simple. It's not that hard. I do want to mention something because this is something that's going around. There are some sponsors that are, I'm not saying necessarily in BP, but I've been hearing this through other direct sales companies where sponsors are buying kits for, like, I had a friend that just joined Mary Kay and she's like, oh, my sponsor bought my kit. I was like, what? No, that's like an FTC rule. That cannot happen. Like, picking your sponsor is super duper duper important. Vibing with your sponsor is super important, but don't go to a sponsor because they're offering you a free kit or they're offering you bubble mailers, because that's, number one, it's illegal. Number two, she's just looking for a number and she's not looking for the best interest in you. Okay. So don't fall for that. I will tell you that we do have some fun incentives here in the team. We do gift cards monthly, and I didn't tell anyone yet, so you have to keep it a secret. I'm s- I'm starting a jacket program where when you wake up, yeah. Instead of the band. I'm super excited to do that. You know, when people achieve a certain thing, they'll get Heather, cool. Oh, here comes another iPhone. Yeah, so yeah, we have like I have incentives that help build your biz, help keep you consistent, and they consist of gift cards of 150 and like $25, and I do that every month. And then now I'm testing, I don't know what that was. I'm testing out some jackets that I may love. So you may have to help me choose what one. So I got a couple coming over the next week before I leave for Disney. So that's something that we'll be offering for the team, which I'm very excited about. Um, and people join, do businesses like these, not necessarily BP, but like any of these businesses. They they do this. Hold on, put a person on mute. They will do this because they can put themselves and their family first, right? That's pretty cool. The money is unlimited, unlike corporate America, where you're living paycheck to paycheck. So it's really up to you. This kind of business is up to you. This can be limitless. Mindset is huge here, guys. Mindset is it. So money, the unlimited money is not guaranteed, but it's if you have it in here, if you believe it in here, you can do whatever you want to do. You totally can. You are all unicorns. I'm just going to put it out there. You're all unicorns. Recognition. People love recognition and prizes for outstanding achievement, aka the jackets. Flexibility around your work schedule, self-esteem, positive support. Um, Guys, I cannot tell you how much I've grown as a person since I've been here. I can't tell you. I was probably like the most insecure person when I first started this, and I've evolved. Now, granted, I use a coach and stuff like that, and I trickle that information down to you guys. But this time last year, I needed all the recognition that I could get because I was so insecure. I needed that to feel validated. Now I don't need it. Now I prefer to give it to all my downline. I don't need it because I'm already self-validating. So that for me just is so cool. Like when I ranked up to Opal, like I didn't even tell my coach, and she was mad at me. And she's like, "You ranked up and you didn't tell me." And I was like, "Well, I had other people that ranked up. I wanted to give them the glory." So anyhow, it was fun. Anyhow, but yeah, it's fun to see how you evolve through this process, and it's more gratifying for me to see other people move up emotionally, professionally, like all the things. Um, Another advantage is you get to be your own boss, the taxes, the flexibility. There's no territories, which is cool. You get to love your own products at wholesale. Yay. Um, friendships. Friendships are epic. There's times where we get to meet in person if you decide to go like to convention or if we do a retreat. It's like it's like no other. Like I never would have met any of you guys if it weren't for this business. And I feel like so many of you will have you as friends for life, right? So that I love. And my last bullet point was helping others. So like that's probably beyond, providing for my family. Seeing others flourish is another portion of my why. So that is that. What kinds of questions do you have? If you don't have any now, that's okay. I know it's a lot to kind of take in. And if you're on the team page, I will post this so you can rewatch it. And I will have a survey for those people who are not on the team to fill out. Still learning. Well, yeah, you're a baby. You're a baby. You can still totally fill it out, but the community members, you're going to get a little something from me. So fill out the survey and then get in my inbox because I'm going to give you a code. And I think you probably already saw what I was giving you. But I'm going to put this in the chat. If you are not able to, let me see if I can find the chat. Finding the chat is a whole other thing. Where's the chat? Chat, there it is. There it is. Listen, when I was like 25, I used to be really good at technology. Now that I'm 50, forget it. Okay, I think, oh yeah, is that going to be the right one? Oh, send. I should probably send you this one. Shorten this, copy, and I'll send this. So fill this out. And those of you that are on the team, you should look at this too. And if you want to fill it out, you totally can. So you can kind of get a feel for how I collect some of this information, how I get to learn about, you know, some of the people that may be interested in this. And those of you that are here, some of you are team members, some of you are not. If you're interested, great. If you're not, that's fine too. You may know someone who may be good at this and may be a good fit for the team. So keep your eyes and ears open, okay? Any questions? And if you need the link outside of this, let me know and I'll send it to you in Messenger.
I have a question.
Yes, ma'am.
So if you do like a party with you, will that go towards the kits?
Good question. Yes. So we have the private hostess party or a mystery hostess. It's like a rebate. So depending on how much your party is will determine your kit credit. So it goes I think it starts at 59 and it goes up to 139, which is super cool. That's good, but it is a rebate. So what we do is we fill it out. You buy the kit, and then what they do is they dump it in your e-wallet, and so it gets to you in cash, or you can use it towards product. Your e-wallet
Okay.
your e-wallet will dump every Thursday night and goes into your bank account on Friday. So you can either choose to let it dump into your bank account, or you can choose to use it on free product, which is cool. Any other questions? I super appreciate you guys hopping on here. Again, this was a little bit of a pilot. We are going to plan on doing this monthly. So for those of you that are on the team, think about next month, invite anyone and everyone that you just want to hear. They don't have to be, they could just be like slightly interested or just be intrigued about like some of the behind the scenes stuff. So don't be afraid to invite them. Okay. This is part of our incentive. The more people you get on here, the more monthly incentive credit that you get too. So you're welcome. Thank you so much, Michelle. So interesting to hear about how you started out. Oh, thank you. Yeah. Life happens, right? Life happens. All right, I appreciate you guys. Fill out that survey. I'll be looking for the responses, and I am going to follow up with some of you and kind of see where you're at and see what you think, because I need your opinion. All right, I love you. Have a fabulous
Bye.
Tuesday. Bye, guys.